Hi, this is Shelly Anderson. I'm doing my final project for my sales class. First, some background history on my working career. I started working when I was 13 years old. I assisted my mom at a pet wholesale distributor, doing odd jobs, filing, cleaning up the warehouse. When I became 16, it became a full-time job where I worked through the organization doing quite a few different tasks, such as stocking shelves, delivering products to stores, placing orders with vendors, dispatching delivery drivers, ensuring the correct product was on the trucks, and I ended my career with the pet wholesale supply distributor called Pendleton's as their front office manager. After that, I got a job working for Standard Communications, doing about the same kinds of things, placing orders, stocking shelves, dispatching trucks, ensuring the orders were correct. I stayed there for 5 years until the company decided to relocate back to Los Angeles, California, and I chose not to go with them. That's when I found my job at Dyno Nobel Inc., where I stayed for 26 years, doing lots of different jobs and working my way through the organization. My background at Dyno Nobel was I started in their customer service department, receiving orders, and then was promoted to the senior account manager, where I managed customer pricing, key accounts, placing orders with the manufacturing plants, making sure that the transportation was scheduled and that the deliveries were made to the customer on time and in full, and interface with multiple departments to coordinate all of those efforts, where I then took a job as an administrative assistant in the marketing department, where I managed reporting, strategy plans, compiled analysis data for the marketing department for research, and prepared daily reports for the management. Then I was promoted into an executive administrative assistant to the safety department, working for the vice president of safety, where I worked for 3 years, developing multiple reports and maintaining multiple databases across the organization, assisting in reviewing and monitoring the organization's total injury, recordable injury frequency rates, and assuring that the business was made aware of any safety violations. I also assisted with coordinating multiple calendars, planning and setting weekly meetings, department schedules, client appointments, and travel-related needs, where when the vice president of safety was promoted to the president of the company, he requested that I come with him and be his executive assistant to the president, where I managed all of the vice president's calendars and their weekly appointments, ensured that all of their reporting was submitted on time, and liaisoned between the vice presidents and the presidents heavily. Once the president pursued other opportunities, I then took a job as the master data specialist for Dyno Nobel, where I have worked for the last 15 years. Within the last 15 years, some of the core competencies that I have managed to obtain is entering and managing and facilitating streamless information flow between the ERP system and the business, creating and maintaining customer master data and material master data and vendor master data in accordance with the company policies and processes to ensure a streamlined order-to-cash process, a procure-to-pay process, and a make-to-order process. We also, within that, became part of the demand planning team, helping with analysis, ensuring effective execution of the demand planning process. I also assisted with developing and establishing company practices and governances, including approval processes, data integrity, management, and reporting, which included planning workflow, process specific to the master data area in order to meet the expectations of the business objectives. I assisted in coordinating SAP knowledge transfer initiatives between all departments. I provided technical SAP expertise to the business. I was a key part to driving internal and external customer satisfaction through accurate and timely management of the data, responding to the business requests professionally and in a timely manner. According to our service level agreement, we worked directly with the end users across all functions to resolve data conflicts that resulted in errors or incorrect information within the system. We developed user-friendly forms and templates to expedite the flow of accurate information into SAP. We also supported user development through training, smartphone forms, SAP reporting, where that helped to drive a lot of continuous improvement and internal processes, the data integrity and the SAP functionality to support the company and the customer's objectives. We also defined and utilized a lot of mass loads, mass changes between the legacy system and the new system. We did macro-enabled smart forms. We developed and sustained data accuracy for reporting. We integrated business processes and data creation and management. We run and distribute integrated business process reports, including tracking past due open orders at the plants, deliveries, on time in full, preferred ship sites, preferred route for bulk deliveries. We troubleshooted any issues necessary to ensure that the data was accurate. We updated and maintained the master data databases, including analyzing and correcting for quality control issues. We developed and implemented master data management processes with the demand planning team to ensure accuracy of information between the SAP ERP system and the I2 demand planning system. I think I could be an integral part to any company with all the experience that I've had. I'm very highly motivated. I'm very highly driven. I'm a very dedicated master data specialist. I'm adept in developing key relationships with peers and managers, customers and vendors, and smoothing over conflicts to create productive partnerships. I excel in resolving challenges with innovative solutions, systems, and processes, improvements, and proven to increase efficiency and customer satisfactions. I've always been a very dedicated, hardworking employee. I know that my drive and dedication can provide a value to any organization, and I look forward to working with you in the future. Thank you very much.